Hi, lovies. Reverend Riverstone here with your wedding tip of the week. Now, this week we're going to talk about location, right? Your venue is one of the things that you have searched high and low for. You might look at 6 or 8 different places before you decide on the one. And when you do decide on the one, there should be a few things you're keeping in your head to consider before you make that critical decision. Number 1, does it involve a freeway to get there? And if so, can you have a wedding time that does not involve traffic? Because listen, I have spent 3 hours on the freeway to go 7 miles. And the last thing you want to do is keep your guests on the road, stuck in traffic, and feeling panicked because they are late to your wedding. So don't plan your wedding for a time that is going to coincide with rush hour in your city. Be really mindful of that. And you might want to check the traffic, watch the traffic. Go there and take that route just to see at different times what the best time is going to be. The other consideration, especially for outdoor venues, primarily, is the sun. Where is the sun going to be at the time that you're doing your ceremony? Because again, you don't want your guests staring into the face of the sun during your ceremony, blinded by the light. We know you're beautiful, but listen, if the sun is so bright, they can't see you. And the other part of that is you don't want your officiant to be staring into the sun either while your ceremony is going on, because those are pictures that you're going to have forever. And the last thing that I want as an officiant is looking angry or scowling in these photos from your ceremony because the sun was in my face. So be mindful of the position and the time of day for the traffic, for the sun. And also, another thing, if you're having 2 locations, a venue for your ceremony and a venue for your reception, try to make sure that those 2 are in close proximity to one another. The best way to do that is to resource the venues and really commit to one before you commit to the other, so that you can know ahead of time what area of town you need to be looking in to fill that other need. And I guess the other important factor here, I live in Oregon. Listen, we have a lot of rain. So when it rains, you got to be prepared. And we know from experience that it might rain every 5 minutes. It could be something different. So if you are getting married in the months that weather could happen, there's really only 2 or 3 months out of the year that there's no chance of that. So be prepared, have a backup plan, have a tent. You don't necessarily have to use the tent, but it's there if you need it. Think about these things when you are looking and hunting for your venue, or venues, as it were, if you have 2. So keep those elements in mind: traffic, sun, and weather. So stay tuned for next week, lovies, and we'll be back with more great tips. Be sure to like my page and subscribe. And if you're looking to have all of the wedding tips, I have over 50 tips to save you not just hundreds, but possibly thousands of dollars on your big day. Be sure to contact me to order. You can have all of them for less than the price of one bridesmaid's dress. So take care, lovies, be well, and always be in love.